VBox. So what I did is I created an account type named enum, administrator, student, staff, and guest, right? And I pretty much add the combo box, right? And make it type to account type. And this is just giving the brackets here because that's giving the type. You could type account type here or just omitting it because we already typed it once here. Either way is fine. Now we have text field, password, and we need to add items to combo box first. So we can say combo box dot get combo box. So get items and then add all. And now you can start to add, like we have administrator, right, from account type, and then student, staff, guest, right? And account type, right? They are from account type, so if it's string, you just put a quote. But we have enum as account type, not string. If you need string, just replace the words account type with string. And inside, just do a quote. Alright, so now we have combo box, password field, text field. We need a button, right? When user submit, right? Button, we're gonna say submit. BTN is standing for button equals new button. And then you can put the text, right? Say submit or login, right? Now pretty much we have all the objects we need to put into the scene. We pane is in the scene, so we put in a pane instead. Pane dot get items. Let's see. Let's check the method that we need to use. This is not a type of pane. Set. This is VBox, so we go to look at set Okay, let me just look at the method real quick. Like this part, you should look at, if you don't remember, you can look at Java doc, or like this one is going to show you VBox. This is HBox set get children first and then dot add. Right, so get children add. Alright, so we can add all the object that we have here, or you can do add all. If they have add all, then you can do add at once. Add all, right? So add all mean you can just provide all of them, like I want username, text, to be on this VBox password field combo box submit button. Alright, so I can add all of the items into the VBox that I call pane and put scene. Now let's see what we have. This is just the GUI design. See that? Now it's a good idea to put a placeholder here. Then I know this is username, this is password, right? And then we have the values here. We can set a default to, right? To something. Just have some values, right? So we can do username txt dot set. It's called placeholder. Maybe it. I try to check out the method here. We can do tooltips when it's helper, like username, right? Set tooltip. Let's see if it's taking text. You can set text. User name and password. Password is going to be interesting that you cannot read it. It's going to be like ... right? But it can tell the user what is the password, right? Set text. And we set the defaults for combo box. Combo box dot set. Let me check the methods for combo box. Set values. Okay, set value. We can make it like by default. We can just make it as maybe student if we have lots of students using this more than the rest. Alright, let's rerun this. See that? So it's just like a placeholder, then we know username is password, right? And default student. And then you can do login. Alright, so now did we not take this? Okay. We can do space, we can add space, but let's not worry about that. Now we are pretty much done with the design. You can set title to like title of the window. Set title to authentication. Now we have the GUI, but we look at the requirements. Say after username and password are correct, that means after you log in, this will show. So we're not gonna make it show then when you start, right? Alright, so we can just disable, like visible it, invisible it. So combo box dot is visible, right? It's going to tell you is it visible. Set visible to false. Okay. Then when we run this, it's not going to show, right? Now, after the username password is correct, that means we have to do logic of the button. And the button itself, I want you to pay attention. Okay, this part is the fun part. The reason that attention because it's fun. Set on action, because button can have an action, right? You set on action and then you can do the lambda, right? Let me see, is it good? First, did I miss something? I just want to test my button work, right? When I click, it should print hello. There you go, right? Here, right? So we make it listen to what you click, right? Meaning that I can just put the if statement inside here. E, and then I just do, you can do a block of code by using the curly braces, then you don't get confused, like that. If I can do, let me just rerun this application. You see I can put curly braces, like still work, right? Meaning that this whole thing can be replaced with your block of code, which I'm going to just put a new line here. Then I can just say if, right? If. Now we need to get a value from the user input, right? Which is coming from username txt.getText, right? And then you need to declare the correct one, which normally you read from the database, right? String, you like, okay, I'm gonna say correct uname, okay? Equals to, okay, and the same thing, correct password equals to, let's just do test, because default I can do just password, okay. Alright, so now we can start to evaluate here, right? .getText dot, it's gonna return string. Then we can do compare dot equals, right? Equals to correct uname, and I want to do and password field dot get text, right? Dot same, but you want to do equal ignore case, right? Oh no, this one is equals password. Ignore case should be username if you want to have case sensitive for password and insensitive for username. And this is the correct password. So if they are equals, then just make sure all parentheses. Maybe we have an extra parenthesis here. Okay. Then we set combo box to be visible, right? Like it said, right? Else what? I mean, I'm done that part. Let's read. The program will prompt user to select account type until the user has entered correctly. So after the account type is correct, welcome username message will display. Okay, so we have that visible, and then we going to say we have to check account type, so I need to give account type again, right? String correct AC type equals to, let's say, student. It cannot be string though, because we have enum, right? And it has to be typed as enum, because we haven't used enum, right? So it's going to be, just set it to student1. Now we can compare. So we have to get the values from combo box. After that, right? Dot get